In a world dominated by noise and self-promotion, there's a powerful alternative strategy: moving in silence and letting your success speak for itself. The power of silence lies in its ability to create space for genuine growth, innovation, and achievement. When you're not constantly sharing your plans or seeking validation, you free yourself from external pressures and expectations. This freedom allows you to take risks, make mistakes, and learn without the fear of public scrutiny or judgment. Nature provides compelling examples of this principle. The most profound changes often occur in silence: a seed pushing through soil, a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly, or the invisible yet powerful forces of gravity and magnetism. Moving in silence is about substance over spectacle. It's about channeling your energy into actual work rather than talking about the work. When you choose this path, you're not working for external validation. Instead, you're driven by an internal motivation to improve, to create, to achieve. This intrinsic motivation often leads to more sustainable and meaningful success. This doesn't mean you should never share your progress or celebrate your wins. Rather, it suggests a shift in focus from constant updates to significant milestones. Consider the metaphor of an archer drawing a bow. The power lies not in announcing the intent to shoot, but in the silent moment of focus before releasing the arrow. This approach also helps you avoid the pitfall of premature celebration. How often have we seen people announce big plans or goals, only to fall short when the reality of the work sets in? Moreover, moving in silence can be a powerful competitive advantage. While others are busy talking about what they're going to do, you're actually doing it. It's important to note that moving in silence doesn't mean isolating yourself entirely. You can still have mentors, collaborators, and a support system. This approach also cultivates patience and resilience. In a world of instant gratification, the ability to work consistently towards a long-term goal without immediate reward is increasingly rare and valuable. Let's consider some historical examples of this principle in action. Apple, under Steve Jobs, was famously secretive about its projects, revealing them only when they were ready to revolutionize the market. Embracing this approach requires a shift in mindset. It means, valuing personal growth and actual achievement over public perception. Moving in silence also allows you to maintain a beginner's mindset. When you're not prematurely positioning yourself as an expert, you remain open to learning, to new ideas, to different perspectives. However, this doesn't mean you should never network or promote yourself. There's a time and place for visibility, especially when you have something substantial to share. In conclusion, moving in silence and letting your success announce you is a powerful approach to personal and professional growth. It allows you to focus on what truly matters, the work itself. It gives you the space to fail, learn, and improve without constant judgment. It builds resilience, patience, and intrinsic motivation. And when you finally do succeed, your achievement resonates all the more powerfully for having been built in silence. So, embrace the power of quiet dedication. Focus on your craft, your goals, your vision. Let others make noise while you make progress, because in the end, true success doesn't need an announcement, it announces itself. Please like, share, and click the subscribe button.